My name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to topic 5, homeostasis. Our learning outcome B. Examine the adaptations and management of different plant categories: xylophytes, mesophytes, and hydrophytes, based on their osmoregulatory abilities and the application of excretory plant products in everyday life. Our learning activity A. In pairs, learners search for and discuss plant adaptation to varying water availability in their habitats. Techniques employed by humans to manage plants that survive in different environments. Learners create illustrations using a suitable computer program and present their work. Plant adaptation to varying water availability. Item 1. We're going to look at desert plants, xylophytes. A cactus grows in a dry desert where rainfall is very low and irregular. Task: identify 3 structural and 2 physiological adaptations of xylophytes. Explain how each adaptation helps the plant survive. Identify 3 structural and 2 physiological adaptations of xylophytes. Structural adaptations: leaves reduced to spines. This reduces surface area and transpiration. Thick, fresh stems. This stores water. Thick, waxy cuticle. This reduces water loss. Sunken stomata. This reduces transpiration. Physiological adaptations: they have calm photosynthesis. The stomatas open at night to reduce water loss. Slow growth rate. This reduces water demand. Explain how each adaptation helps the plant survive. These adaptations minimize water loss and maximize water conservation. Plant adaptation to varying water availability. Item 2. Plants in waterlogged areas. These are hydrophytes. Water lily grows in a pond where water is abundant. Task: state 3 adaptations of hydrophytes. Explain how these adaptations suit the aquatic environment. State 3, adaptations of hydrophytes. They have broad, flat leaves. They have air spaces, parenchyma. They have stomata on the upper leaf surface, and they have reduced cuticle. Explain how these adaptations suit the aquatic environment. Broad, flat leaves, these increase surface area for photosynthesis. Air space, parenchyma, these provide buoyancy and gas exchange. Stomata on the upper leaf surface allow gas exchange above water. Reduced cuticle, this one is unnecessary in water. Plant adaptation to varying water availability, item 3. Plants in moderately wet areas, mesophytes. Maize grows in areas with moderate rainfall. Task. Describe 2 features of mesophytes. Explain why these features are suitable. Describe 2 features of mesophytes. They have well-developed root system and moderate cuticle thickness. Explain why these features are suitable. Well-developed root system. This one provides efficient water absorption. Moderate cuticle thickness helps to balance water loss and gas exchange. Human techniques for managing plants in different environments. Item 4. Let's look at crop production in dry areas. Farmers grow crops in semi-arid regions. Task. Identify 3 techniques used to help plants survive low water availability. Explain how each technique helps. Identify 3 techniques used to help plants survive low water availability. Irrigation, mulching, drip irrigation, use of drought-resistant crop varieties. Explain how each technique helps. Irrigation helps to supply water artificially. Mulching reduces evaporation and maintains soil moisture. Drip irrigation reduces water wastage. Human techniques for managing plants in different environments. Item 5. Farming in flood-prone areas. Rice is grown in waterlogged fields. Task. Explain 2 human techniques that support plant survival in excess water. State their importance. Explain 2 human techniques that support plant survival in excess water. Construction of drainage channels. This prevents waterlogging. Growing flood-tolerant varieties which can survive low oxygen conditions. State their importance. Prevents root rot and improves crop yield. Human techniques for managing plants in different environments. Item 6. Greenhouse and controlled agriculture. Vegetables are grown in greenhouses. Task. Explain how humans control water availability in greenhouses. State 1 advantage of this practice. Explain how humans control water availability in greenhouses. Controlled irrigation systems, monitoring soil moisture, regulation of humidity. State 1 advantage of this practice. Improved plant growth and yield and reduced water wastage. Human techniques for managing plants in different environments. Item 7. Comparison and application. A teacher asks learners to relate plant adaptation to human practices. Task. Compare nature plants' adaptations with the human management techniques. Explain why both are important. Compare natural plant adaptations with human management techniques. Natural adaptations allow survival in specific habitats. Human techniques modify the environment to suit crop plants. Explain why both are important. Both ensure plant survival and food production. Marking emphasis. Distinguish xylophytes, mesophytes, and hydrophytes. Explain adaptations in relation to water availability. Link biological knowledge to agricultural practices. Use correct scientific terminology. Transpilation, cuticle, arranchyma. Summary. Plants show structure and physiological adaptations that enable them to survive under different water conditions. Humans apply agricultural techniques such as irrigation, mulching, and drainage to support plant survival and maximize productivity in various environments. Thank you for participating in topic 5, homeostasis. Learning outcome B. Examine the adaptations and management of different plant categories, the xylophytes, mesophytes, and hydrophytes, based on their osmoregulatory abilities and application of excretory plant products in everyday life. Our learning activity has been A. In pairs, learners search for and discuss plant adaptations to varying water availability in their habitats. Techniques employed by humans to manage plants that survive in different environments. Learners create illustrations using a suitable computer program and present their work. If this has been useful, visit me at Mugabi Joshua Biology on YouTube.